and welcome to this easy morning yoga practice that you can do every day to awaken your body. Let's begin in a seated position, any comfortable seated position for you. It can be cross-legged or any other position for the legs, especially if it's morning. It's maybe hard for you to sit like that, so choose a position that works for you. Close your eyes and try to keep your back nice and straight, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. And just take a few moments here to connect to your breath. Observing your natural, spontaneous breathing process without trying to change anything. Just really focus on your breath so you can bring your attention and awareness into the present moment, here and now, to this practice, to this time that you've taken for yourself. A few more breaths here. Don't let your mind wander. Don't let any thoughts disturb you and take you away from your practice. But if they do, just return to your breath. And now you can keep your eyes closed, or if you wish, you can open them and bring your hands together in front of your chest. Taking an inhale here. On the exhale, interlace your fingers, extend your arms forward, separate your shoulder blades around your back and bring your chin to the chest. And on your next inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen up, and exhale again. Arms go forward, rounding the back. Now moving like this, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me better. Inhaling up, exhaling, rounding the back. Keep going. Following your own breath, your own rhythm. You don't have to follow mine. And then on your next inhale, return up. On the exhale, side bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Repeat a few more times, following your own rhythm. Inhaling, stretching up. Exhaling, side bending. And on your next inhale, return to center. Now release your fingers and exhale, twist to one side. One hand will go on the floor behind you, the other one on the opposite leg. Gently twist. Inhale, reach your arms up again to center and exhale to the other side. Gently awakening the spine. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, twisting. Inhale and exhale. Now on your next inhale, return back to center, arms reach up, and exhale, slowly release your arms down. Now make your way into tabletop position, so onto your hands and knees, bringing your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders, spreading the fingers really wide. Preparing for cat and cow so we can awaken the spine a little bit more. On your next inhale, point your tailbone up. Navel goes down towards the floor. Open your chest, look forward or up if that's okay for your neck. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your back as much as you can, or as much as your body allows you, and bring your chin to the chest. Inhale, you're arching the back again, and exhale, rounding the back. Repeating a few more times in your own rhythm, following your own breath. On your next inhale, return back to center, to tabletop position. Exhaling here, keeping the spine and pelvis nice and neutral now. And on your next inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. On the exhale, coming into a twist. So bring your right arm underneath your left arm, lower your right shoulder down and your head down to the floor. And let's do this dynamically. Inhale, pressing up. reaching the right arm up, and exhale into the twist. Dynamically means not rushing, okay? Try to keep your breath nice and long, the movement slow, moving with control, mindfully. Each time you exhale, try to really bring that right shoulder down to the mat. And the next time you exhale, stay in that position. So stay down in the twist. Keep your left hand just where it is so you have support, so you don't place all the weight on your neck and on your right shoulder. Breathe here, keeping the hips above the knees. And on your next inhale, press up again, reaching the right arm up, and exhale, bring your right wrist under the right shoulder. Preparing for the other side, inhale, left arm goes up, exhale, down into the twist. And move like this dynamically, following your own breath. Try to keep it nice and long. Mindful movement connected to the breath. The next time you come down into the twist, stay there. Hold the position, hold your right hand where it is for support. Feel the stretch. Breathe. On your next inhale, press into your right hand and come up, reach your left arm up, and exhale, bring your left hand down. Now move your hands forward on the mat, maybe one hand or 1.5 hands forward, and spread your fingers really wide. First, bring your big toes together, sit back on your heels, and press into child pose, but your arms are nice and strong, hands pressing into the floor, forehead maybe touches the mat, and sit bones pressing into the heels or towards the heels. A few breaths here. Noticing where in your body you feel the stretch. And on your next inhale, again, come up onto your hands and knees. Still spreading the fingers wide, just separate your feet. So now your feet are also hip distance apart, and tuck your toes. Press back with your sit bones towards the heels, and on your next inhale, lift your knees just slightly away from the floor. On the exhale, extend your legs a little bit more, but your knees are still bent. Lengthen through your spine, strong arms. Take another inhale, and exhale, extend your legs even more. Another inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, extend your legs to your maximum. That doesn't mean you have to extend them completely, and it doesn't mean you have to reach the floor with your heels. Just do your best. Take an inhale. Exhale, now bending the knees a little bit. Another inhale, lengthening through the spine, strong arms. Exhale, lowering the knees even more. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, knees just above the floor. Last inhale. Exhale, release your knees, untuck the toes, child pose. Taking a breath here. And then again, come up on your hands and knees, tuck your toes, press back. Inhale, lift your knees just above the floor. Exhale, extend your legs a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, extend a little bit more. Again, inhale here. Exhale, extend. Another inhale. And exhale, extending the legs to your maximum. Now, if you feel that you're still tight at the back of the legs, feel free to pedal your feet here a few times and bend and extend each leg to stretch the back of the legs. And then stop the movement. Find stillness in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, shift your weight forward, coming into plank now. So bring your shoulders above your wrists, and if you need to readjust the position of your feet, feel free to do that. So you can find one straight line with your whole body. Spread your fingers wide here. Separate your shoulder blades and press your chest away from the floor. Inhale. On the exhale, lower your knees, then go down with your chest and your hips go down less. Untuck the toes, keeping the feet hip distance apart. Press your pubic bone into the mat, and on your inhale, roll your shoulders back and away from the ears, shoulder blades together, elbows to your torso, lift into cobra, but try to use your back muscles, not your arms, but your back muscles. Exhale, release. 2 more times like this. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale to release. Now press yourself up on the knees. Tuck your toes, lift into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, walk or step your feet forward to the top of your mat, bringing your feet hip distance apart into a forward fold. Now feel free to bend your knees. You don't have to extend your legs completely. And on your next inhale, you're gonna bend the knees even more, almost like you're trying to sit into a low chair behind you. And on the exhale, you're trying to extend the legs as much as you can, pointing the top of the head down. Make sure that at least your fingertips stay on the floor. Repeat. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, extend your legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. This time, stay here. Stay in this forward fold. Belly towards the thighs, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing. And on your next inhale, you're gonna step the right foot back towards the back of the mat, lowering the right knee down on the mat. Untuck the toes. Press your hips down, chest forward, looking forward or slightly up. On the exhale, moving the hips back, extending the left leg as much as you can, coming onto the heel so you're flexing the foot, and feel free to walk your hands with you for more support. So inhale, move forward, press your hips down, chest forward. Exhale, moving back. Move like this a few more times in your own rhythm. On your next inhale, return forward. Really press both feet down into the mat so you have strong legs. And come up, reaching your arms up. Don't worry about back bending too much. Just lengthen up through your spine and through the arms on the inhale. And on the exhale, bring your arms behind the back. Interlace your fingers there, palms of the hands together if possible. And then inhale, just don't worry about the back bend again. Just extend your arms behind you and lift your chest. Staying here, breathing. One more inhale and one more exhale. On your next inhale, you're gonna release the fingers, reach your arms up, lengthen up. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Tuck the toes of your right foot and step your right foot forward. Bend your knees here. Inhale, step your left foot back, lower your left knee, untuck the toes. Hips down, chest forward, looking forward or up. Exhale, moving back, extending the right leg as much as you can. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, come forward, engage your legs, come up. Reaching the arms up, lengthening up through the spine, through the arms. Exhale, arms behind the back. Interlace your fingers, palms together. Inhale, extend your arms and lift your chest. Don't worry about back bending, especially don't allow yourself to collapse in your lower back. So there's no tension there. You're lengthening up, opening the chest, breathing. On your next inhale, release your fingers, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring your hands to the floor, and this time, tuck the toes of your left foot and step back into downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, really make sure you're spreading your fingers wide, engaging your arms, lengthening through the spine, pointing your sit bones up, and pressing your weight towards the feet. One more breath here. And then slowly lower your knees down. Bring your big toes together and separate your knees a little bit wider towards the edges of the mat. And press yourself into this variation of child pose with your knees apart. Really bring your sit bones to the heels. Lower yourself down, chest to the mat or chin to the mat. And walk your fingers forward on the mat as far as you can so you really feel the stretch. Now feel free to stay here if this feels good for you, or you might also stretch a little bit the side of your torso, so your waist. You can walk your hands to one side, also turning with your torso to that side, lowering the head down. Now feeling the stretch in the opposite side. Breathing here, using your exhale to release any tension that might be present in this pose. Any discomfort. Releasing it with your exhale. And then if you want, you might walk your hands to the other side as well. See how it feels on this side. Notice if there is a difference. And then slowly returning back to center. Let's all meet in center, child pose. Take another inhale, exhale, and then slowly start walking your hands back towards the legs, coming up to seated. And as you arrive here, just lean to one side so you can bring your legs in front of you. One last thing, we're gonna do a twist. Twists are always good for the spine, for keeping the spine nice and healthy. So keep your right leg extended and bend your left knee, bringing the left foot on the outside of the right thigh, really pressing the foot into the mat and keeping your right foot active. Bring your left hand behind you on the floor, not too far back, but closer to you. And on your inhale, reach your right arm up like something is pulling you up to the ceiling, to the sky. And on the exhale, try bringing your elbow on the outside of the knee, twisting with your chest to the left, maybe looking back over the shoulder. Don't worry about that. It's not necessary at all. Depends how it feels for your neck. If you're unable to bring your elbow on the outside of the knee, you can hug the leg and use this arm to press yourself into the twist, but gently, don't push too hard. Use each inhale to lengthen up through the spine, each exhale to twist a little bit deeper. And take another inhale in this position. And on the exhale, slowly untwist and turn forward, extending the left leg. Bend your right leg, bring your right foot on the outside of the left thigh. Left foot is active, right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, elbow on the outside of the knee or hugging the leg, and twist to the right. Now feel free to also look back over the right shoulder, but again, only if that's comfortable for your neck. Know that you don't have to do that. It's not the most important thing in the pose. The most important thing is to lengthen the spine on each inhale, and on each exhale, deepen the twist. One last inhale in this position, and on the exhale, slowly untwist. Turning forward, releasing the legs. Now feel free to take a few minutes lying on your back in Shavasana for all the benefits of this practice to settle in. But otherwise, I think you're ready for the day, and I hope you feel energized and that you feel good after this practice. And I wish you a nice, beautiful, amazing, productive day. Thank you so much for practicing with me, for doing this practice, for choosing my practice, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, for practicing with me today. Thank you for liking, subscribing, following me on Facebook, Instagram. It really means a lot. Thank you for keeping this energy flow going, because without you, I cannot make any more videos. So please share, subscribe, like. Thank you so much for all your support. I will do my best to bring you even more yoga videos soon.